Maybe it's comfort.
I will say, if you have a Lycan problem and Mars has a Blink Dagger, you can at least lock him inside that arena for a while.
Yep.
It's true.
But he ends up going BKB, I assume, at some point, so it's not really going to matter, like, late game.
I mean, the Necros like really hurt too. This Mars, like you just mana drain him, right?
No Beastmaster ban, I gotta say.
Okay, that's a little disrespectful potentially, unless they do some crazy shit and they pick it here. That's disrespectful to my boy Lukey, which I know I was saying some things. I want to be quite open about this here. I think Lukey legitimately has like tier 1 player potential, and I've told him this. You know, I'm brutally honest with him because he's a close friend of mine. Okay, he's amazing at the heroes that he plays.
Yeah,
Beast is definitely not one of them. Tide is not really one of them. So there is that, but this is like a perfect Beast game. There is not good summon clear. Even with the Mirana, there's not like you kill one Necro. There's going to be 8 summons. It's not enough.
It's too late, Jenkins. You know that when he goes to stream, the chat's going to be like, Panel was talking shit, Loki. Panel was talking shit.
He knows my opinion.
Make sure they know that it's not the pan. It's literally just Jenkins.
Listen,
toxic as usual.
It's way over there. The guy.
I'm not one of these fake Dota analyst guys. Oh, the players are so good. Everyone's so good. I'm telling you how it is. He's a godlike player on his heroes, and he sucks at the other ones. That's fine. Plenty of heroes are like that. Or plenty of players are like that. Plenty of great players, like a Thompson. Guy plays weird shit. Wins TIs. Anyway.
What does Thompson have to do with anything?
Like he plays like 4 weird heroes in every patch, and everybody's like, "Well, this guy sucks," and he wins a fucking TI. Like that's how that works. All right, you got a Beastmaster here. Come on.
Yeah, I mean they have the Mirana arrow set up into Astral now. I really don't like their lineup though from Felt at all. Other than that one setup, it's like like if you go to the late game, like none of these heroes feel that good.
Mirana could have been that second pick, just have, you're against the like it and you got the setup, go for it, and then hold off on this Mars a bit, and then really find a way to make it all work.
When you do get the 25 on Mirana and you get the split arrows, you can Grim ult into OD double imprison into double arrow. Anyway, I got a Sand King.
That would be some cool Circus Olay type shit. I'd love to see it happen for sure.
Sure.
This is the hero that Lukey's been spamming in his pubs, so I'm confident in his ability on this one to do decently, because this is like he plays like Pango if he's feeling it, Hoodwink if it's not banned, which even though that hero sucks and you can't pick it in Captain's mode, and then Sand King is what he's been spamming the crap out of, and he's actually getting pretty good at it. So
isn't that interesting? The Hoodwink's still not in when most pro players would say that she is underwhelming at best.
Yeah. That is surprising.
I don't think it matters if she doesn't have an Ags or a Shard. Is that like? Do you think from Val's perspective, it's just like, okay, this hero's in beta. She doesn't even have all her items yet that she can buy. So let's just wait until those are in, and then we'll put her into Captain's mode, because it's been quite a while, right? It's been a couple months now.
Yeah, that might be it. That actually might be it.
Nobody's touting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do it before the major, certainly, right? I think if they do maybe a post-major patch. I mean, yeah, it's just true. Valve used to be every 2 weeks they'll drop a patch regardless of what the hell's happening in the middle of the scene.
They'll introduce Hoodwink during the finals of the major, probably. That's what I'm hoping for.
Here's Hoodwink, and by the way, season 3 of the anime has Hoodwink.
They did literally just drop an anime. So I feel like trying to predict Valve is just not possible
it's
right now.
I know there's some hype Dota happening, but anime, and everyone go check this out. Screw NA Dota. I'm curious to double back on the Lukey thing a bit and just tell me what is it? What type of hero draws Lukey in to be able to obsessively play like that? Why isn't he pulling out like Enigmas? You'd think like big black hole plays would be something that an off-lane playmaker would want to go for.
I think he really enjoys he's like a math kind of guy. He has a computer science degree from university, or I don't know what university he goes to, but he's a computer scientist. And so he does all these crosswords and puzzles and all that bullshit. And so I think he really likes these heroes that have like incredibly high skill caps. Like Pango, you got all these angles you can bounce off of. Like this hero, even when it's bad, people get top 100 with it. It's one of the highest skill cap heroes in the game. I think Hoodwink's kind of the same. Like all of her abilities are basically skill shots, and one lets her run through trees. So there's like infinite things that you can do on this hero. Something like a Sand King, like this is way more generic. Like he gets bored on this, right? You just stand there in front of towers.
Also, to add on to the skill cap thing, mobility heroes probably as well.
True. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
That adds
more fun.
to it.
more potential as well.
So what lane is this Lycan? What position is this? And we still don't know what
mid.
Puck is
Not,
even.
It's not mid. So Ray
Okay.
goes with his last mid hero. The mid heroes that Ray plays. So his first pick is OD. I'm surprised that they don't pick it more because I guess Ray's also a very extreme player where if he thinks something is bad, he'll say, no, literally this is dog shit. Don't pick it to me or I'm griefing. Or don't pick it for me or I'm griefing. So I think probably he's identified that OD's not a good mid, which, you know, he has opinions like this. Storm is his next best hero. Zeus, and then probably SF. But like when you go down the list of his heroes, it really falls off in terms of his skill on these heroes. Queen of Pain is also there too, because he doesn't play. He's just, you know, he's chilling.
All right, finishing out their lineup, Felt go with the Bloodseeker here, gentlemen. Suns fan, do you think that Bloodseeker is going to be good enough to earn Felt a 2-0, or are we going to a game 3?
I've been horribly wrong before, gentlemen. I really don't understand or like this Felt lineup at all. Not like other than the arrow into Astral, nothing really makes sense. Like everybody in arena, then you rupture them, you put blood right on them. I'll take DogChamp for game 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Felt for game 2. My gut is saying I think these lanes are not gonna go so hot for DogChamp, and I think Felt's gonna run away with the game and deal with the Lycan after the laning phase.
All right, our panel is split. That's how we like to have it. So why don't we go ahead and head over to our caster team and hear what they have to say. It's going to be Trent and Lyrical after the break.
You guys were not lied to. We are indeed back. Trent, it is happening right now. Game number 2. Felt facing off against DogChamp. Again, with one of the best logos in the world. Just a little corgi that's jumping out there in the world. How you feeling?
I feel a lot better now looking at that.
Hey.
That is
there
nice,
it is.
you know. Well done. Oh, yeah.
Look
Don't
at
even
that.
show the game, honestly.
It's a very square butt. That's
Nothing's
what the
happening,
corgi has.
I promise. Look at that little
Corgis
tongue.
look like, though.
What's Felt doing? They got some. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking logo. I gotta say, to me, it looks like a helmet, like some sort of a ninja thing going on.
It looks like the Protoss symbol a little bit. You know what I mean?
It's got layers, like an onion, because it also kind of looks like an onion or an ogre.
Onion. Yeah, a lot of
And
things.
I can't wait until they tease that next part in the anime.
Oh, onion anime.
No, when Davion finds Shrek.
Okay, got it. I
It's
gotcha.
a crossover. Oh, am I not
Shrek?
supposed to say that yet? Sorry. Okay.
Spoilers. Hello.
Next, Ogre Arcana. That was a big disappointment, I gotta say. So
Yeah.
many chances.
I mean,
DreamWorks, help us out.
He's riding on a thing. It's pretty cool.
Would Dota be the most popular game in the world if the Arcana was Shrek? I mean, that's all I'm saying. That's a fair question. And
We're
the
hitting
problem
all
is
the young
we'll never
demographics.
know.
No.
You know? In the infinite parallel universes theory, in some universe, that Arcana was Shrek. That's all I'm saying.
I don't believe it.
I don't want to live here anymore.
I want to live in that universe. Although that universe probably has some other issues going on as well, if we're going to be honest about it.
Yeah, but maybe RTZ1TI there too. You know, you never know what's possible.
The Canadian in you is just hoping.
I'm trying
for it. Well, a little bit of a trade-off here, as it looks like it's going to be. Oh, he got the bounty. He got the bounty. Oh, then he actually even used the sacred arrow to try and take it down, but they're able to get the deny nonetheless.
You see, they only got 3 bounties, guys, because one of them's gone.
That's right. You're not lying. Just like Dakota.
Just continuing some NA math here.
That's great.
All right, so heroes. We hear Ray Lalisa has another hero in his repertoire. It's OD. Well, too bad. Tay's got it, and now he's down another peg to the Shadow Fiend. I don't know about you, but this hero has not been looking all too hot as of late.
No, there's been a lot of struggles going on for old SF, but so far at least able to get 3 CS, not bad.
I remember, like, the first time the Blink Yules was really popular, it seemed like every SF hit every single Yules ulti, and now when I watch, I feel like they never hit it.
Yeah.
So hopefully things go better for Ray Lalisa than a lot of the other games I've witnessed.
Well, the other thing that's just sort of
Oh, look at this
problematic
1v1 mid play he's doing right now. You see this?
Oh.
These are some shenanigans. He's like
Nicely
coming up to
done.
get that D ward. I feel like I'm in a fistful of tangos here or something.
I like that. Oh no, he's gonna get it. Yeah, he may able to get the last hit on the range creep as well. All right, Ray Lalisa, been putting in the work on the SF. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I think that again, you know, you looked at the stats at the end of that one. I saw it was 14,000 damage dealt by the Storm Spirit at the end of that last game, lowest on his team. But he was put in a really rough situation going up against the double hex. This game should hopefully be better for him.
Yeah, ideally. I mean, you first 2'd the Storm. Now your last pick for the team was the SF, so you've kind of reversed that situation for him at least.
Right.
I love how Jenkins portrays this guy. By the way, you know, in like the fighting game communities, they have this idea of like the hidden boss, like because a lot of the stuff's played locally, right? And like some people never travel. It's like, well, you don't know about Ray Lalisa. I mean, this guy, he's like the best. He just, you know, he doesn't travel to tournaments.
Yeah.
That's basically who this guy is. He's like, well, he just kind of vanishes, then appears at pubs. He's top 10, man. This guy's incredible.
Pretty
49
cool.
Courier. Oh, actually, that was Thane's Courier. It's okay.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's fine with that.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's fine.
Autumn gets the silence out. A lot of damage here. Rune it back onto Sand King, but first blood gonna be drawn by the man Luki himself, and then gets the TP out. Fine and dandy.
Totally met Fade's Courier, no problem. Don't worry, guys, I got this. Oh, but Blade Knight's Courier now actually is coming, but Fana will not be sniping that one too.
No, got eyes on it, making sure that everything's all fine. We'll try and charge back up here in the top lane. Both Bloody Nine and Fade have had taken a lot of damage, and because they were able to take that courier down, no extra regen out for him. This is a tough
Does mean
one.
there's a Bloodseeker down bottom with 2 points of thirst.
Right.
So thoughts on the health up top there as his teammates, I'm sure.
Oh, and this is frustrating mid. OD has to play so careful right here. Has 6 stick charges, but okay, banishes. And gonna use the glyph even to try and put more pressure on right now. Stick charges are still there for Rayla, Lisa, and the OD if they want to make a play. It's one, but they pop the sticks. And now the chase down. Oh my god!
He had
Dude,
no mana.
the bait, the absolute bait of it
Did
though.
he know?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but whatever ends up happening, they're gonna get the kill on Rayla. Lisa. No, the neutrals, they get the deny.
His courier ran through mid though.
Wow.
But, well, that was wild.
Where's his courier? Where is? Oh, it died for Tay, right?
Yeah.
Now he doesn't have anything. Okay, salve up. Doesn't matter. Now SK ends up dying in the bottom side. And yeah, Yaren also getting pummeled here. Slowed down. Going to drop. A double kill for the Bloodseeker right off the start.
All right. Things get a little ridiculous in that mid lane. I mean, we talked about Ray Lalisa, and I guess like he plays a lot of Shadow Fiend. Well, you know, Tay plays at ranked or level 25, Dota plus. Definitely an OD aficionado, as it were. Best time to be one. Most meta the hero's been in a long time. It was one of the absolute worst win rates last patch. I believe dipping down into the 20s at one point.
Right, and then
How hard things were going.
the big change up happened. People realized, hey, this could actually work. You know, playing it a little bit of a different way.
Actually, the first time IceFrog ever took out the buff bat, and that's why he became so overpowered.
That's not
Too
often
strong.
you get to see that. Luki again, trying to keep the pressure on down here. Pulled the wave over. Kamart's been able to keep them pretty far back as well. But this is going to be a trade-off here. It looks like a bounty runes. Most likely 3 for 1, actually. As Bloody Nine makes the big jump in.
I like how he went for the rune. He didn't try and like commit for the kill on Athena because he had fairy fires and like salves and stuff, and you didn't know what the leap situation is necessarily. Better just go steal that away from Tay. So,
Ooh, close there with the spear. That would have been the one downside, right? Is that if you make that big movement over as Bloody Nine, you leave open a sort of free kill potentially on the Lycan, but they're able to dodge away, get out of there. I really feel like this lane bottom should have been maybe going a bit better for Luki. I mean, he's having an okay time, but always feels like against melee heroes, the Sand King with the Caustic can just be so nice.
yeah, with how it started out. But I mean, Bloodseeker is a perfect counter to that, though, right? Because of the idea of, I got thirst, so I'm just gonna be getting some HP back. It's fine. We're chilling. What you have to watch out for is just that explosive potential, which will come starting now, right? It's level 3 Brubik, so Fade Bolt into some corpse explosions.
Right.
Justice feeling the pain right here.
Pressure. Tries to go for that right click, but the silence is going to connect, and with no creeps underneath the tower, able to back out of there. And he should be fine. But again, putting the pressure on, wasn't able to get that caustic blow up on that one creep. So it was the deny coming from the Bloodseeker. Anytime there's those double stacks up there and they're both getting low, things can get dicey really quickly. Dodges away. Inkswell tries to get the finish. Will they have enough damage to bring down Luki? Luki tries to do it with the blood right, and looks like they might be able to finish him off.
Oh, this is good. I think they would have been better. Oh man, Justice played that so well actually, because he had nothing left. His courier had just come out. He didn't bring any salves. All he had was a 10 charge on his stick, and he pops that to go in with the Inkswell and like fully commits there with Calmart. That was really well done. And now he's gonna walk out his boots while he goes to base. Hey, you guys, if you don't do this in my game, I'm just gonna tell you that we're gonna have a problem. So if you're walking to base as a support and you bought your boots, you send the boots out on the courier to meet you, so you walk home faster. Isn't that fun?
Wow.
The more you know.
So good.
That's what you do.
What about the other way, which is you TP back, and then you walk out with boots the whole way? Is that not cool?
That's kind of okay sometimes. But
Okay.
it's nice to have your TP available.
That's a good point. You can refill mid bottle. That's probably what he's going to do anyways. Except
Oh,
he doesn't
luckily
have
he's
a
got an
bottle.
OD, and that guy's got a hammer.
Who needs a bottle?
I'm a real issue for casters. Having the meteor hammer. I still hear people saying dropping the hammer in reference to the ulti, but I think we got to let that one go. Oh no, your broom handle, sir.
Dude, he doesn't need it. He's got a hammer. Yarn.
It's true.
He's getting silenced. Is he going to
Not a
die to
witch.
this one? Ooh. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way.
Team?
Are you
No,
kidding
he's got
me?
the stroke. He's got the stroke.
Dude,
You're
are
not
you
gonna
kidding
YOLO? Oh,
me?
it's a Bloodseeker. It's a Bloodseeker. All right.
Okay, leaving that one
We'll
over.
just
I
keep
like
saying
that.
it's fine.
Doink, doink, doink. Hello. Comes on in and gets the free kill. Meanwhile, Zor gonna die up on this top lane. His Fade popped his level 6. Went all the way in on that one, and Lania not quite gonna be able to get the chase down here on the Bloody 9. Arrow, not enough mana.
Nice, nice. That was quite the commitment there. And Fade getting the kill too, of course, is best case scenario there. And we need a little pause there from
Okay.
Lisa. So, game plan. You're OD. You have hammer. You're ready to slay. He's got 4 points in the Astral. It's the easy setup. All right. If you're out there and you're like, man, OD looks really hard. Here's what you do. You walk up, you Astral somebody, and when the little line on the status bar gets to the H, just past the H, you just slap down that hammer. All good.
What if you can't read though? That's a problem, man.
You only got to read one letter. I think they can do one letter. I think it's the word that causes problems. If you're dyslexic, that might be an issue.
That's a good
You don't want to
point.
do it in the wrong order.
Oh, they're just gonna drop it down. The other hammer, and then the other hammer onto Yaren, completely destroys him there. And he is going to be able to keep this aggression on if they want. I mean, I guess that they can just stick Luki mid, and he should be able to hold off on it. Keep the wave fairly well pressured.
Yeah, just I guess Burrow Strike can potentially save you as well, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Although the AoE is I don't know, 315 AoE. Cast range 600. Hopefully you don't screw that up. I think you'll be all right.
And I guess it does also sort of depend upon, you know, oh my goodness, if you can time that all perfectly as well. Zor has taken a good amount of damage here, even just from the summons. Coming from Fade. Pressure on as back towards mid. Tries to get it done. Grim going to get saved for a moment. Stun comes out afterwards. Lift. Turns back onto OD now with the Rubik in the area.
Oh, good
Have
silence.
a good blood right there to save his life for a moment. Still
and he got
in
it.
the chase down. They're actually going to be able to look for more. Mart trying to find Bloody 9. Well, the chase comes. Burrow Strike. Good save from Luki to keep Yarn alive. In the meantime, though, Bloodseeker eyes on the Bloody 9 prize and realizes, well, there's got to take a weird angle to get that kill. Doesn't want to do it. Does
Mid lane?
Rupture.
He got the hammer onto Luki. The damage over time. It's enough.
Oh. Damn, by the skin of his teeth. Tranquils are not up yet.
He found Bloody 9 after all
He
that.
goes
No!
back in. Come on. Wants to do it? No, he's not going to go for it. I mean, how do you stop this from happening? Like, they just send the OD in, and every hero that gets sent here to try and deal with it is just dying.
I think this might be why the hero's strong.
It's true.
Well, I mean, what's Ray Lisa been doing this whole time, though? He's been hitting up his jungle. Look at that net worth. He's 110, but he is ahead of the OD at this point.
Ooh, look at that.
He's
Yarn.
giving XP to his allies as well, because a lot of them, despite some of them dying, they are coming mid. So that's really
Right.
kind of good, right? That's actually giving them, like, you can actually see it in the time chart over the past little bit since he left mid, that they're gaining a lot of XP.
Right. Yeah.
They have a resource that's being used that's not being utilized by Felt. They don't really have anyone jungling at the moment other than Thana chucking some arrows.
Right. And you can see now this
Oh, just
rotation
us.
smoke up. They've got the banishment stolen by Yarn. Actually thought about going for the ulti right there, but instead just gonna hit a quick couple punches, but silence there afterwards. Arena, oh, Ray Lalisa! He didn't use the ulti and he pays the price for it.
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe he just got counter ganked by arrow.
Yeah.
Sucks.
That's really unfortunate.
Ooh, man, I don't know. That tilting factor might be coming into play here pretty soon. He's at a rough start. That was his moment, right? Rubik
Yeah.
had the easiest setup. That was like the PMA Rubik in your game. Like, look, man, it's okay. I got smoke. I got astral. Easy kills. Let's get you going.
And then the Rubik is the one that gets out. It's like,
Yeah, now that's the real classic. That's,
Exactly.
That's definitely what happens every time.
but these guys are teammates. I'm sure it's fine. There we go.
100%. He has not purchased any obs or sentries. Shadow Fiend is still in the game.
We're good. Iluki going to cut this wave yet again as the pressure is being ready to be mounted. Thor holding the line though. Moving in. Yaren able to get that catch. They've got the
They don't want to coil.
lasso afterwards as well if they want, or excuse me, coil if they wanted it. Epicenter instead going to be used. Zor just going to Brock.
Great job.
Kill. Oh,
They
no.
coil, TPs can come through, especially the OD, and easy turnaround. I think that was the right decision here. Now Luki gets to keep pressuring, and there's just this threat, right? They don't know how many heroes are still lurking here, and how many heroes are now moving through their jungle. Although they did just catch a peek by the Opos, I think, so got some idea.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Well,
attack.
and they will move on over here now. Blay9 heads back in towards his own jungle. Ray Lalisa on the opposite side of the map, trying to farm up into his next item. Actually going for the BKB. Then has the blink queued up as well. But yeah, scan in the moonlight shadow into the jungle. They hit
No,
the
that was
scan
Ray
on it.
Lalisa scanning. He knew.
Okay.
He was feeling it. I think he thought maybe they were under him or something, because it was like basically on top of him when he first did it. But his suspicions were eventually confirmed, so they're gonna know the angle of attack here.
Astral wearing out soon. Can't really steal anything from the Mars with the bulwark available.
They don't want to fight because, all right, now they're bringing Luki. He was heading down bottom, which signified that they were not ready to go here. But he still has no epi, so there's not a big desire here from DogChamp, I don't think.
Yeah, it's really hard to find an opening with these heroes that they've got, right? Like, what's the play? I guess Blink, Sand King, Burrow Strike?
They're just doing the same thing as last game, or last tower, right? They drop the ward behind, and they start pressuring with these two, see if they can get a kill without the coil. Anyone TP's in, they commit with the coil. That'll be the goal.
Well, Burrow, start, silence now, onto the Sand King.
He's holding it.
Moving in, they pop the transformation as well. Mars Arena down, everybody's stuck over here. They do have Sanity's Eclipse if they want to try and drop it.
Coil.
Coil used onto two. Ray Lalisa afterwards trying to pop the ulti. Do they have anything
Get him
left
out of
for it?
there.
The fear is there. Snapping the coil as well. Ray Lalisa tries to chase him down. Oh, but the Meteor Hammer combo. They might be in some trouble there. Drops it down. Almost enough for the kill with the damage over time. Ray Lalisa will fall and
Is under attack.
still able to live through it as Tay, but he's the only one. Fade found the back line and punished him hard.
Yeah, I mean, it was good that Fade did the other half of the fight, but that essentially just abandoned Ray Lalisa, because they had this good two-hero coil on the high ground, but he's not able to actually solo them even with the ulti like that. So they basically sacked their SF. As long as they're okay with that, it's kind of all right, but he's a hero that really would love to start getting some more gold.
Absolutely.
Dying's not so great.
Tower has fallen.
Looking for round two here. Thought about it, Lukey, with that Blink Dagger and the Epicenter available, but decides that is not the play he's going to make. Arn's able to steal the Astral again, as the two teams are going to split up the map basically now along these two sides. It does look like DogChamp a little bit better map control at the moment.
Shout out to any Sand King spammers that got their favorite change of all time in that ulti, man.
Yeah.
No, I see you guys out there. You slogged away. You screwed up 100 epicenters. No longer. All right, Blade 9 has the coil. They're Moonlight Shadow. He doesn't see
Yeah.
it. Now he's dead.
True. You're not wrong. Ray at least is not the one that gets caught, though. I think that was the whole point again. Just protecting that Shadow Fiend for the moment.
I mean, they must not only be invisible, they must be very quiet.
That's true. That's a good point. That's not something we talk about enough, is the footsteps downs from people in Dota.
I guess they must be muffled when you're invis and smoke, perhaps.
Yeah. It's like you're walking on cotton or something. Just let that one
Sure.
sit there.
That
Happy
sounds
center.
great.
Moves in now. Ready for round 2. Hello! Oh, misses the burrow strike. And Mirana, I think, is just out of there. TP away by Luki. Wow,
right.
what an interesting
Now-
series of events.
Now, does it last longer when it's Rubik?
I don't know. Yeah, oh! Yes, I think it
Can we blame
does.
that? Is he so good that he's so attuned to the astral timing that that's what screwed him?
I like that idea.
I always get it wrong with supremacy. It feels like it's not consistent across a bunch of spells.
Yeah. It doesn't
That's what we're gonna say happened, and
True.
that's the story that Luki's gonna stick to.
I like it.
Yep. Literally too good for his own good. And oh my goodness, once again, a support walks into the danger zone. Hey, Lisa, whoa. He's like, I want to fight. Why are we running?
Weird burrow strike, but they're buying time. They're making sure that their Shadow Fiend doesn't get gone. He has BKB. Oh my god. Walks in, BKBs, tries to get some damage out. They've already killed one, but now maybe Mars gonna drop as well. Double Yule Stepper, double combo, takes it down onto 3. Well played by Team DogChamp.
You guys hear the heavy metal music playing when he just popped BKB and swaggered his way in there? No spells for a cat. He's like, dun, 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 dun. I don't need anything else. Some heroes get coiled. It's over for them. They know what's happening. It's inevitable. He's going to walk up there with a big swag ulti right in your face. You're getting snapped. He's Thanos over here with the help of Lady 9.
We're talking about footsteps, right? I mean, he doesn't have feet, but you could just feel like the ground shaking.
He's got
as
a
his
theme.
Steps were going in, and look, they found themselves another one. Do they know? Yeah, they know. Wait, what? What's happening? Right,
I think he just thought he was going to get hit by something else. Like,
Okay.
you know, just going to get blinked on or something. So figured he might as well try one more.
These things happen. Well, a much better showing at this point right now for Team DogChamp. 5,000 gold lead. And looking for
it's right, Lisa. What's the Yules?
range. They got him, but Burrow Strike, couple raises, pops the BKB afterwards. Now just going to punch him down. Looking for the final kill, and why not? Times it perfectly.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
He's back, baby. This is what it's like when he comes back from his 10 months.
That's right.
First half of this game, that was Ray Lisa, you know, his first game back. Just needs to de-rest a little bit, then he's all good.
That's
All right, Blink Yule's BKB in 19 minutes. Yeah, I think you'll take that for your mid.
That's wild. I mean, this is how you know he's a mid player. He still has mangoes and salves queued up at 19 minutes. This is straight up the way they do it. Ooh, also gonna have a nether shawl picked up. That is really fancy. Is bottom lane gonna be pressured in, and nobody from Felt really want to try and make the move over to come and contest this.
They're not fighting without their 10-second BKB OD. It is up. It's smoke time. Generally, when you want to reveal something like this, the best case scenario is that you get a Roche right now for Felt, because they know that DogChamp are going to go for it. They have Lycan and SF, right? Maxed out Aura. It's time to Roche. Your heroes, unfortunately, can't really Roche that well. So basically, you just need to ward the hell out of the Roche pit and save your ultis for the Roche fight.
Seems reasonable, and then not get caught when they move on in for this
Lighting
one.
9, smoke popped, and he's under. Oh, he's on under vision actually.
He dropped that ward, so now they know. Yeah, they immediately de-ward that one that was taken down. But you can see Felt, they're not going to be deterred. They're just sort of trying to do the classic: stay in our triangle, keep farming, farm up the other two side lanes at the same time.
That was the with the taking that bottom tower. That was the 20-minute take on the outpost, though. That's the rough one. That's the one we really hate.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite feelings in Dota right now. I have to say, by the way, when you actually coordinate your team and you rush down that tier 2 and you get the outpost, the game just feels so secured.
That's true. I mean, the thing that's interesting about it is you look at the hero levels, and it's still not that big of a difference. But then you look at the graph, and it's just like all that, because the levels themselves don't look that huge, but the actual XP difference is pretty pronounced.
Yeah.
Out of my way.
Danger zone.
Yeah.
How do we save this game right now? What's my Bloodseeker doing, Comar? What do you got here? You got 10-second BKB ready to go. You got a Maelstrom. He just picked up a Sanj. What's he got? Oh, no, just TP and clarity. Okay.
But has his eyes on the Yasha. We'll see if he decides to go back into like the Gleipnir or something. That's sometimes what we've seen, but it feels pretty meh on your carry.
Yeah.
But 10 to 15, and if I mean your DogChamp, I still would be a little bit concerned about just like letting this game go freely for a while and not really like I feel like there's so much stronger right now that this is one of those times when you really want to keep the pressure on. But looks like they're content at least for the moment. Heading back to farm and a smoke out in a moment here maybe, or just a Moonlight Shadow. We'll see what they decide to do. But I feel like DogChamp could definitely be playing aggressive right now if they wanted to.
They really need to roach. And I'm sure they want to roach really bad right now. Like, Ray Lisa wants that Arcane Blink. You know, that's a nice one for sure. But they want this roach because they want the second roach to be faster. That's the more important thing. This Aegis can, like, close out some tier 2s or whatever. You don't have to go high ground. It's just you want Aegis and cheese for your Lycan, right? Get a cheese on your Lycan, get an Aegis on your SF, go high ground. Oh, that sounds real nice.
Yeah. I think that's sort of got to be what they're aiming for here. And every creep wave that keeps on getting sent into Felt's way, I mean, it's a slight lead, definitely, because, you know, you've got basically this entire area that's being farmed right now by DogChamp. But they're sort of staying at least somewhat even. It's not
Here's
a
the
huge
problem.
discrepancy. What's up?
They don't want to go into Felt because they have 2 10-second BKBs.
Yeah.
So it's like they basically are just waiting because Felt, however, are pressured. They eventually had to make this play, and now it's finally happening. Now, was there a wolf or something? I swear it got pinged at the exact second they smoked. But maybe not.
They have Luki heading over here.
He's playing like they're smoked, right? Like walking back and forth near the wards, behind the tree cover.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of recognizing this, and it's hard to just find that punish.
They just got the get back call.
Right.
Justice isn't liking it.
I wonder what they're waiting for on DogChamp. I mean, maybe a Blink Dagger. I mean, he just finished out to finish his wand.
The AC is now
AC is
done.
on coming? Okay.
Yeah. Big one.
It's true.
Honestly, I think that they just know that they're farming better, and they're waiting for Felt to move out, right?
Okay.
Unless your vision is perfect, Dota generally favors the... Well, I don't know. I would say at this point of the game, it favors the defender. Later in the game, it can favor the aggressor because of like the burst potential and stuff. But like right now, it's pretty hard for them to 100-0 a lot of these heroes. Oh, he's going in though.
They find
Looky
one.
likes it.
Astral's going to be there immediately though. Coil used. What more do they have left in the tank here? Tries to take him, breaks the coil, finds the kill. I mean, this is the danger.
If he had buyback, this would be so nice, actually.
It's in. Arrow's there. They blow up Yarn. A quick pickoff.
Yeah.
Well played, but then yeah.
Yeah, you'll definitely take that. Get a nice arrow there to the side. Totally fine trade right now.
All right, we're ready to go again. Round 3. There's been a lot of pauses
Back
in this game.
to farming.
Of course, you know, there's a lot of issues all over the area since this is the NA DPC with you know, ice stuff going all over the place. I don't know if any of these players have any issues with that at all or not, but it's just lag in the world. Stay warm out there, everybody. Public service announcement.
It's true. See, when you're not prepared for snow, that stuff's very dangerous.
It's true. Yeah, you don't get to talk any mess right now. You guys have like 10 billion snow plows. You got one. I'm sure right outside
we're
your
ready.
house.
I would never talk down on it. I know the pain. Do you know what happens when the plows aren't ready? It's a disaster.
It's no
People
good.
don't have their snow tires on yet. Whew. It's Carmageddon out there.
Just sliding on down the road. Arrow goes out there. We'll scout out that Roche is nearby. Again, Felt trying to figure out where they want to make the aggression happen themselves. I mean, again, you kind of need a big smoke play at some point.
Yeah, they lost their ward in front of the pit. They had one for a really long time. But now, I'm not sure if it got dewarded or just faded. There's a sentry in front of the pit either way.
Right.
But that's the vision they need. So they put one more down there from the Grim. Blade Knight just trying to keep constant control. He sees that sentry. He's like, well, I'm going in.
No.
I like how he's like pretending, oh, I didn't see the ward until I got to the high ground. Very tactical.
I like that. That's good. Yeah. Didn't see this one either. Look at that. Takes it down. And now they have the high ground. This is really scary if you're Felt. You can't walk back up here now.
Well,
They're screwed.
well, they have. Oh, and they gotta get. Wow, was it? I thought that was gonna be outside. That was like just on the line. Ah.
Dude, oh, this feels bad for Felt. They just got bullied back and out of their triangle. Are they really not gonna? They're gonna let them come back up
That was
here.
actually a pretty good moment for Felt, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they had no moonlight, but like Puck didn't have blink yet. Now this is a much better game for Bloody Nine already.
Yeah. That's a little bit weird. Okay. Well, they get back over. They got some of their ancients stolen. They've got their hard camp blocked. Like, DogChamp are literally just trying to choke them out over and over again.
But look at Tay.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
I don't know what that was. I'm really not sure. Lukey thinking about going in for some more. BKB turns on a Yaren.
He's got 1300 ping right now.
I don't know about this one. Hey, Lukey gonna get caught by the spear though for the moment. Fade not able to get the leash up. The leash on the dog is not gonna be there in time. Fade arrow not out either. Didn't have it off cooldown. But they managed to take the kill on a Lukey, and is that really gonna be enough where they can walk into Roche?
No.
There's no
They
way, right?
can't. Oh, Ray Lalisa. He's got
Oh,
the
God.
BD. Oh no, the save.
The spear saved him. Silence, turns, jump forward. Oh, one raise needs to hit another one. That DD devastating. The BKB popped and just walks them down. DogChamp looking good in this game too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that was fully coordinated for the two-man coil. What a legend Yaren is. Well done.
Absolutely.
So they get to kill Lukey, and then they start going a little bit further, and finally that's like the, okay, we're good to go, right? BKBs are on cooldown right now for the Radiant. Let's walk into the pit. Piece of cake. Finally get the first Rose. This is about 6 or 7 minutes later than they probably could have, but they just played it ultra safe. And look at the lead they've amassed, right? They've definitely played this correctly because of how passive they played on the side of Felt. They waited a really long time to kind of strike their moment.
Radiant's top tower.
And that's Arcane Blink and close to a Basher and Abyssal. Next for Ray Lalisa.
I guess that is the thing that's sort of interesting about this, right? Is that, like, yeah, Felt didn't get really any smoke ganks going that entire time. But I guess it also is just like a function of their draft right now. Like, who starts fight really on them? It feels like you're going for this BKB on Mars. They don't have the blink to start things off. And now, jump, they find themselves the Bloodseeker going to pop his own BKB. Ray Lalisa pops his, and everybody backs away. Don't worry, we're just joking.
Meanwhile, Lycan hits tier 2. Top.
Yeah. Doing what he needs to do.
Yeah, in the early and the mid game, that single target initiation of the Astral into Meteor Hammer is like very devastating, right? And you can just kind of bully your way across the map with it. But once they just start grouping up and BKBs start coming out, suddenly you're just not the big bully anymore when your farm gets this slowed down like that as Tay.
Now, we have seen bigger comebacks than this before happen, and it tends to be by virtue of either a team pushing high ground too quickly, as the Burrow Strike stun, or the other way that it can sometimes happen is a team not being decisive enough, moving forward and trying to push high ground. Like, are you at all worried about that this game? Like, who do you feel like is sort of the be-all, end-all carry when we get towards the later stages if things sort of stay relatively even?
I mean, how good is our big Wombo combo? You know, it's really not bad. The ulti's kind of devastating from Tay. Like, he's going to do a lot to Fade.
Yeah.
This guy's got like 850 mana. He's got int treads on right now. He's like, please, don't hurt me.
Yeah.
So big Wombo combo is a hope that they have, but unfortunately, like a lot of stuff is single target, as we point out, like the Astral. The Arena it's not really AoE. It's like you lock them in a cage, but they can still do a hell of a lot of stuff in there. They get the blood right. That's not too shabby.
Yeah.
But and I guess we do have Soulbind on top of that too. So they kind of need the perfect storm of abilities. Some Texas-sized team fight, as it were, currently.
There you go. You know, I think that as those BKBs start to wear down too, which they already are to some extent, that's where things could become a bit of an issue. I guess it's only Shadow Fiend that has his BKB, but it's at a 6-second one. And you know, you start spamming out a lot of those blood rights later on. They have the cooldown talent at 25, which obviously a ways away. But
What do you think of this play?
Kind of cool.
This just worked out. He was just like pretending basically that his whole team was right. They were all really far away. If he had to just instantly snap that, I'm pretty sure he just lives.
Yeah.
But they don't have any vision, right? Because it's all been dewarded with the Necros, which is something that, I mean, we talk about this quite a bit, I guess, but the Necro 3s are so good when you're ahead like this. They just give you the map.
Oh,
And
speaking of that, Necros, they are going to get chased down. Yule Scepter and the lift. Oh, to save the life. The arena is not going to connect. Oh my god, that feels really bad. They got the creeps though, Trent. They got the creeps. That's what's important.
And they saved Thana. There's that.
Okay.
All right, she lived. Something
True.
on the Marana.
Bottom tower is under attack.
The new star of the show. The
That's
anime
right.
star.
Yes, seems to be maybe the co-star or something with old Davion.
Yeah.
As they hunt the world together or something. I don't know, some sort of a quest.
Gotta catch them all. That's how it goes.
DK's pick rate is 1,000% going to go up this week. By the way,
Oh, it's
I
gonna be so good.
guarantee if you go on Dota Buff that his pick rate's going up.
Dude, I'm
over the
picking it
week.
tonight. That's what I'm doing. Get out of here.
All right, well that's cool. I was going to play Dota, but just tell me when you're
Just
queuing.
avoid me.
I'll see if I can get on the other side. Trash.
Just
Hero's actually
avoid
kind of
player
okay right
queue.
now.
It's
He's
good.
not that bad.
Offlane DK with an overwhelming blink. Let's
Okay,
go.
stop. Just stay at the DK.
Aosin turned me onto it. It's really nice. But
That's who we're taking our advice from now.
that's right.
Scanning.
Aosin Trash, best
That's
emote on
right.
Twitch.
It's
Hit
true.
the subs.
All right. Well, 26K gold lead right now. 12-19 at this 32-minute mark, and DogChamp playing it absolutely 100% safe game. Don't threaten high ground. Even with Aegis, it's dangerous. They can kill
Well
you up
said.
there.
What about two Aegises? What about second Aegises?
That would be really good. I like that idea.
Couple of hobbits over there.
11sies.
Mm.
The other one they say, isn't it?
I'm gonna just agree with you, yes, because I can't recall.
I might want to watch that movie again.
I think we might have time with how this is going.
Dude,
you guys
you're
want
not
to put them
wrong.
on?
Look at this. I mean, this is the thing that's always just you end up in these positions more and more often, I feel like. And we've seen a lot of other like top teams, they make a smoke out as soon as the lanes are all the way pushed. It's so telegraphed. Like DogChamp are gonna know what's coming.
Oh, here comes the Fellowship. They're
Oh my
banding
God.
together.
Are they actually gonna catch him?
Na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, Lukey, two-person stun, but Yules. Okay. Arrow afterwards onto the Ghost Scepters. Spear going the other way. If they get this kill here, this is big. Normally that smoke almost never works, but Lukey got caught. Oh, and that's why. Okay, they found the other side. Tay gets demolished there.
Oh no, it's the orcs.
The other
horde.
shoe is gonna drop. That's the expression, definitely. Oh wait, was that a ranged bash? Nicely played by Ray Lalisa. And now trying to turn on to this Bloodseeker. Nowhere left to go though. And Tay came back. The BKB drops down the Meteor Hammer, hits on a Yarn, looking for more.
All right,
He killed me
good
once,
buyback.
but I'm coming back again. Gandalf, the White Wizard, is here, and his name is Tay.
This is gonna turn it all around. I've seen the movie. Now everything
Oh.
goes their way, and you know what? He kind of looks like a Balrog.
That's right. He really does.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow,
my
he
God.
banished him. He sent the Balrog back to the depths for 90 seconds.
You shall not pass. Dakota does that better than me. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's had some practice, you know.
That's true.
Can you believe there are people that probably never saw Keep the Light stream? The Coddle Guy stream and that stupid beard and hat? I mean, that lovely outfit he had with the soundboard?
He'll bring it back. Don't worry.
Times
Hey,
were good.
Eustace on the other side. Yule Scepter lift up. Silence. Bloody 9 does the little dodge for the moment, but the chase down's still going to be there.
Oh, the bash!
Gets the bash. He was trying to get the jump away. The waning rift. Well, pings where he's going to be, and eyes on the prize. Oh, it's just barely off the mark, and no bash that time. They can't quite
you.
get him.
But you didn't. Oh, yeah, there he is. Finally, he's been holding that tip for 2 games.
Like the dogs you
Well
are.
done. Calling him a dog.
Okay, so yes, they got good kills, but it was expensive. It was buybacks, and Shadow Fiend, gold or not wanting to buy back there. So now, if they come back, if they kill the OD, this is mega danger zone for them because it's going to be a Roche fight. It's potential respawn in 30 seconds. SF's obviously going to be back up by then, so we just reset to full-on control over that big old part of the map.
Well,
Most
and-
importantly, that smaller part.
The Roche part, yeah, for sure. I will say that this game is starting to get to a little bit of a scary territory too, with the Abyssal Blade Shadow Fiend coming out. This is like that other way to solve the BKB issues, which could be pretty freaking problematic for poor old Tay. Because I mean, to me at least, he feels like the real carry in this game for Felt.
I think that they're going to rely pretty heavily on a big ulti to save them with this Lycan. Like, that's just something that Lycan doesn't really scale well versus, you know what I mean? Like, if the BKB's not there, he is just going to get blown up.
And he doesn't have a 10-second one. Just something to keep in mind for the Lycan. Vision in this area really good by DogChamp at the moment. Although we'll see if they get the D ward. They do take that one. There's still another one on the other side of the map, right across the river there, which is giving some pretty good vision. As that ward is going to be taken out by Bloody Nine. God, that feels bad. Step out on the map, you try and get some vision down, immediately taken away.
And it just does not get easy again. Like, look, they've done so much in here, and it doesn't even matter, because here come the Necros.
And they're back in. Look at that. You like your wards? How about that one? What do you think of that?
The worst part, I hate this as a support, because you have no choice. You have to put them on the high ground, right?
Right.
Which is all the obvious spots, but you can't leave them on the low ground, because they're going to get dewarded by the Necros every single time. The only crafty plays you can do is you cut some trees, and you put them on the outside of some trees where, like, they might not go.
Right.
But sometimes that's hero dependent, or you buy some late game tangos. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know.
Well, and to be honest, like even then, they've got Puck Orb to sort of scout things out and stuff along the way too. It's just such a hard thing to play against those Necros.
Which they also suffered from this last game with the Slark being out. They ran into the exact same problem, right? On DogChamp.
Where staff keeps them alive. Are there any other big items coming out on Felt soon? OD Lincoln Sphere. The BKB from Mars is still a ways away. He's had a rough go right now. Below the puck in terms of farm.
If only they could get some items on Grim, that the Ags would be nice this game, but he's obviously far away from that.
Yeah. Well, Elisa has that Abyssal Blade done. And now moving in
they
towards
got the
Roche.
scan. Yeah, scan up, Roche there. And they're actually not all there right now. This could be a good moment for them.
Oh, this would be big if they could get it.
Lisa's
Luki,
coming.
the only one in. Bloody Nine, they find him right at the start. Silence. They caught him, but look at the jump. Takes down the Mars. No buyback for him. Hey, onto one. Dropping the Meteor Hammer afterwards. The Bloodseeker taking so much damage, but still barely able to live through it a little bit. He takes down one. That's the puck. But Fade doing so much damage afterwards. The BKB has already been used. Needs to try and live and drop the hammer on him, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. It does not look like it. Great combo comes out, and now just trying to get out of there. Will eventually be lifted as they take down 4. Marana also in tow, one by one, and DogChamp just doing it in this game too. Absolutely
Real Lisa
pretty.
hits the agents.
That's right.
The ultimate flex. Yeah, everybody dead. You guys clean up the Roche. I'm heading high ground, and I'm very surprised I haven't dropped the G's just yet on Felt. And it looks like they're going to try and hope for one more moment here. I mean, yeah, you haven't lost the racks, but OD is dead for a very long time. Is he ticking over soon or something? No, he's got 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, he's gone for a while there. Blown up again. At least, I mean, and now you have no Mars. The defense is going to come down to Grimstroke, Marana, Bloodseeker. This feels impossible.
His respawn is very short.
That's true. That's a good point.
That's you got that going for you, Zor.
Well, what is this at right now? 45 kills here in 40 minutes, and DogChamp well on their way to closing this one out and sending it to a game 3, which I'm definitely excited for. These teams have put on some pretty entertaining Dota so far here.
Yeah, a little one-sided each way, I guess, but doesn't feel like the teams are like unevenly matched or anything, you know?
No.
Just someone's getting the better, and frankly, the thing they've done best is just not make big mistakes in the lead.
Right.
You know, that's. I guess you could kind of argue that Felt had a bit of an edge at the start of this game, but it wasn't long lasting. We're talking the first like 10 minutes. Ever since then, it's been DogChamp.
Dude, look at him. Oh, they got the BKBs out though. Leash onto 2. Yule Scepter lift up, able to back away. They keep alive that Bloodseeker. Arena down afterwards. Fade. Abyssal's through it. Chasing him down. Dead again
in the well.
on Soar. Nowhere left to go. They buy back on the Grimstroke, seeing if they can chase anybody else down. Only one Range Rax remains. And Tay actually wants to find this finish here. It's the stun onto Rubik. Kills him off. Lukey also going to be dusted. Hides away in the trees. Arrow connects. And they'll take down 2. And, well, Bloody Nine goes in with the silence, and now he might be in some trouble as well, as they've killed off another hero. Lukey goes down. Ray Lisa jumps in, but no, the bash! The stun came out. I don't even know what the heck that was, but they chased him, trying to find that kill into Grimstroke. Yules this himself. Radathan is able to get it, throws out the arrow, jumps away. GG call. We knew it was happening.
All right. Now, I know they just lost, but I was going to say that Ray Lisa hit that Astral into Hammer on literally the exact frame. 55.22 Astral damage and Hammer connecting. What the hell? That's actually insane. That guy's
Pretty
a
good.
madman. What?
Dude,
All right.
You got to find the silver linings here. That's what I'm hearing.
That's a platinum lining. Who is this guy? Jenkins has a point here. Oh, there it is. The glorious DogChamps with a, what is that? A bagel to a breadstick. Thanks, AC. Yes, we got ourselves an even series here.
Well, I think that one, it felt very strange. You had like a lot being done by the OD early. Bloodseeker had a good start. Everybody else on Felt kind of just fell apart. They didn't. I'm not really even sure where it all went wrong, but they just never really got on the board, and DogChamp outlasted them in the end. Any final thoughts going into this game 3?
BKB timing was just super nice from Lisa. You know what I mean? I think they did a really good job of just playing around that BKB, and then he goes back for the blink after, and then the arcane, and the game just felt really good from there. They struggled to get anything else out of their heroes besides like Astral Hammer setup.
Right.
You know, once that wasn't like the end all be all of the game, they struggled a lot. They couldn't really enable this Bloodseeker in the team fights. So again, more so just like really well played, clean Dota from the team ahead. So getting that early lead out of the laning stage might be the most important thing. You know, the first couple towers to fall, who takes mid, that could decide our third game.
We'll see who it is that ends up taking that one, those early towers, early leads. But for now, we're going to head on back to the panel so they can break down the action as we get ready for the draft for game number 3. But first, to a quick break. See you all in a bit.